The Yankees and Mets will play the first game of another doubleheader. The Mets currently lead this 5-game series 2-1. There's the Yankees' projected pitching rotation for the next 6 games. King will start this game, and Davy Garcia will make his Major League debut in Game 2 of the doubleheader. Tomorrow starts a 3-game home series with the Rays, and Thursday will be a single game at Citi Field against the Mets. Might as well go ahead and show the upcoming schedule as well. No off days over the next 2 weeks. There's the Mets lineup. They'll be pitching Rick Porcello in Game 1 and Seth Lugo in Game 2. There's the Yankees lineup, and Gary Sanchez is back in there. You can see his season stats right there under his picture. College football officially started last night, and I posted a highlight video for the first game of 2020. Go check it out, after you watch this video, of course. Alright, let's get into the action, starting with the top of the first. Nimmo struck out swinging to begin the ball game. Conforto tapped one to third, and DJ made the play for the second out of the inning. Davis hit one in the air to right. Talkman drifted towards the line and made the catch right in front of the wall to end a 1-2-3 first for Michael King. DJ worked the count full and walked in an 11-pitch plate appearance. Voit lined one to third and went off the glove of Davis and into left field. DJ ran to third, and with nobody covering second, Voit also took the extra base to put runners on second and third with nobody out. Hicks struck out looking for the first out as the Yankees once again failed to play small ball with a runner on third and less than 2 outs. Talkman rolled one slowly up the middle. Jimenez made the play as DJ came in to score to give the Yankees a 1-0 lead. Great to see the team finally using some small ball. If they did this Friday night, they probably would have won that game. Sanchez hit one in the air to left, and Smith made the play to end the inning. Hey, at least it isn't a strikeout for Gary. Smith drilled one in the air to deep right center field. It landed one hop off the wall as Dom Smith had a double to lead off the second. Cano hit one on the ground to second, and this got the job done, as Smith advanced to third with 1 out. Alonso swung at the first pitch and hit it on the ground to short. This would not get the job done with the infield in, as the Mets failed to use small ball and drive home the run. McNeil hit one hard on the ground to second, and Wade made the play as he tied a record held by many with 3 assists in 1 inning. Still 1-0 Yankees going to the bottom of the second. Rick Porcello got 3 groundouts from Ford, Gardy, and Mercer in a quick 1-2-3 bottom of the second. Still 1-0 Yankees with 5 innings to go. Ramos struck out swinging to begin the top of the third. Jimenez worked the count full and walked to give the Mets a 1-out base runner. King caught his spike on the first pitch to Nimmo, but still didn't airmail it to the netting like Betances yesterday. Thankfully, he was okay and stayed in the game. Nimmo struck out swinging on a 3-2 pitch. Jimenez bluffed from first, but didn't end up running on the pitch. Conforto drilled one in the air to deep left field. Gardner went back, onto the track, and he made the play right at the wall to end the inning. Wade lined one into right field for a leadoff single to begin the bottom of the third. DJ hit one on the ground to second. The Mets turned a 4-6-3 double play for the first 2 outs of the inning. Voit struck out swinging to end the inning as Porcello faced the minimum this inning after giving up a leadoff single. Davis blooped one behind first, and it got down for a single to lead off the top of the fourth. Smith popped one in the air to left, and Gardner was there for the first out of the inning. Cano lined one back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Davis went to third, and Cano stopped at first to set the Mets up with runners on the corners and 1 out. Alonso was jammed, but lined it back up the middle for a base hit. Davis came in to score on the RBI single by Pete Alonso to tie the game up at 1. McNeil looped one into right center field. Hicks jogged to the ball, and it got down in front of the hustling Talkman for a base hit. Another weakly hit single loaded the bases with 1 out for the Mets. Ramos lined one past Ford and into right field for a base hit. Cano came in to score as the Mets moved station to station and took a 2-1 lead. The first pitch to Jimenez got away from Sanchez, but the runners didn't move up. Jimenez popped one up behind the plate. Sanchez made the play for the second out of the inning. This ended the day for Michael King as Boone went to the bullpen and brought in Brooks Kriske. Nimmo struck out swinging on 3 pitches to end the inning as Kriske worked out of the jam. Hicks hit one on the ground to second, and McNeil made the play from the outfield grass for the first out of the inning. Going to point out that Hicks is now hitting 193 this season. Talkman worked the count full and walked with a bat flip to give the Yankees a 1-out base runner. Sanchez chased a pitch down and away and popped it up on the right side. Alonso made the play in foul territory for the second out of the inning. Another bad at-bat for Gary. With Talkman running, Ford lifted one in the air to deep left field. Smith turned around, then he turned around again, then he turned around the third time, and it got down. Talkman came in to score on the RBI double by Ford that was helped out by the Mets' first baseman playing left field. The game was now tied at 2. Gardner popped one up behind short, and Jimenez made the play to end the inning. Gardy's now hitting .185 this season. Conforto lined one back up the middle and into center field for a base hit to lead off the top of the 5th. Davis struck out swinging on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez blocked it, but got a little lucky with his glove turned the wrong way. Smith hit one on the ground to second. They got the force at second, but couldn't double up Smith at first. Cano drilled one in the air to deep right field. Talkman went back. He looked up, and this one was gone. Robinson Cano lined one into the short porch with a sweet swing that played at the stadium for years and gave the Mets a 4-2 lead. Alonso struck out swinging on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez couldn't block it, and Alonso reached on the wild pitch. That one-knee catching style just isn't working for Gary, and neither is this new catching coach that taught it to him. McNeil struck out swinging to finally end the inning, and Sanchez blocked this one. Gio came in the game, and he flew out to right for the first out of the 5th. Wade hit one on the ground to first, and Alonso made the play for the second out of the inning. DJ swung at the first pitch and lined it back up the middle for a base hit to bring the tying run to the plate with 2 away. Voit also swung at the first pitch and hit it high in the air to center field. Nimmo made the play to end a scoreless inning for Porcello. Ramos worked a walk to begin the top of the 6th. Krisky also walked Jimenez to put 2 on with nobody out. The first pitch to Nimmo got away from Sanchez, and the runners moved up. I won't blame Gary for that one because it was a fastball in the dirt. Krisky's been all over the place this inning. Good news, the wild pitch didn't matter. Bad news, Nimmo walked to load the bases with nobody out and end the day for Krisky. Ben Heller came in the game. Conforto lined one down the left field line for a base hit. Ramos scored, Jimenez scored, Nimmo stopped at third, and Conforto went to second with a 2-run double to open this one up a bit. The Mets now led 6-2, and the way the Yankees have been hitting lately, it might as well have been 10-2. Davis struck out swinging on a pitch in the dirt for the first out of the inning. Smith walked to load the bases with 1 away. Cano struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Alonso was hit by a pitch to force in a run and give the Mets a 7-2 lead. McNeil hit one in the air to right, and Talkman made the play to finally end the inning. Not even kidding, this inning felt like it took an hour in real time. 7-2 New York NL. Former Yankee Justin Wilson walked Hicks on a pitch that probably should have been called a strike to begin the inning. Talkman struck out looking for the first out of the inning. Sanchez hit one on the ground to third. The Mets turned a 5-4-3 around the horn double play to end the inning. At this point, I would have taken a strikeout from Gary. This guy is the biggest liability to a team I've ever seen. When Higashioka is healthy, they should send Sanchez down and keep Kratz up here. After giving up a leadoff single to Ramos, Heller retired the Mets in order. 7-2 Mets going to the bottom of the 7th and final inning. Ford hit one on the ground to short. The throw to first by Jimenez was in the dirt, and Ford reached on the throwing error to begin the 7th against Hughes. Gardner lined one, but Smith made a great play for the out. It was a race to the base, and Ford was called safe to avoid the double play. Urshela swung at the first pitch and flew out to center field for the second out of the inning. Wade worked a walk to keep the game going. Estrada was hit by a pitch to load the bases with 2 away. Need one more base runner to bring up the tying run. Voit checked his swing and rolled one against the shift for a base hit. 2 runs came in to score. Estrada tried to go to third. The throw beat him, but Jimenez couldn't handle the throw. It was now a 7-4 game, and the tying run came to the plate. That was all for Hughes as Edwin Diaz came in for the save. The 2-2 pitch to Hicks got away from Ramos, and the runners moved up. Didn't really matter, though, with the tying run in the batter's box. It's now a 7-5 game. Hicks lined one into deep right field. Conforto looked up, and it landed in the first row for a game-tying 2-run home run by Aaron Hicks with 2 outs in the 7th against Edluz Diaz. The Yankees came all the way back to rally for 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th to tie the game at 7. I can't believe this. There's no way that just happened. The game continues. Talkman lined one into right, and Conforto made a great diving play to end the inning. For the first time this year, the Yankees will have extra innings and try out the new rule. With the runner on second, Rosario struck out looking for the first out against Chad Green. For those of you who don't know, doubleheaders are 7 innings, and for this year in extra innings you start with a runner on second and nobody out. Smith struck out looking for the second out of the inning. Cano was intentionally walked with first base open. Marisnick struck out swinging as Green struck out the side. The Yankees will now have a chance to walk off with Tauchman on second and nobody out. Sanchez swung at the first pitch and hit it in the air to center field. Marisnick made the play as this would not get the runner over. All this guy had to do was hit the ball the other way, and he couldn't even do that. Cashman should trade him for a box of bubblegum before the deadline tomorrow. Ford worked a walk with first base open. Gardner dropped his shoulder and popped one in the air to center. Marisnick made the play for the second out of the inning. Gio line one into right field for a base hit. Tauchman rounded third. Conforto came up throwing. It was a close play, and Tauchman scored the winning run. The Yankees came all the way back to walk off and beat the Mets 8-7. This is the best win of the year for the Yankees. They just stole one from the Mets. Yankees win! Game 2 coming up shortly. See you then. Let's go Yankees!